Hello, and welcome for joining. What is poppin'? Hello, hiya, welcome, welcome. Hello, I'm Grande J. You are early. You are early. Congratulations. How's it feel being so early? You earned it. Hello, and welcome for joining Poompies. How are we doing? Hi, Wongful. Welcome for joining. Hello, and Drunkonus Crimson. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hello, Poompies. It is day 2 of the Vegeta Ass Cube saga. I think that's what we're gonna call this arc. I think the Jump Force playthrough is now officially the Vegeta Ass Cubes arc. Is this a Vegeta anal beads retrieval arc? Is that what it is? Is that what we're calling it? We'll workshop the title. We have until we wrap up. The game. So if you remember last night when I ended the game, I went, "Hey, this game sucks. This game is cheeks." Right after closing it and getting a post-stream meal, and I went, I kind of want to play more, though. This game sucks ass, but, like, I kind of want to play more. Like, I played some arena fighters, right? I played anime arena fighters. They're never amazing. They're never spectacular 10 out of 10s. Even Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is doo-doo butt cheeks. But, like, there's some fun to be had there. I think Jump Force really is. I was like, wow, this one sucks. This one's real bad. But at the same time, I kind of want to keep playing. I ended stream and I went, can I do practice matches? Can I do other matches? Can I, like, grind off stream for some gold and money and we can get some drip? I'm like, why am I kind of into it, though? It's like, you know what? Probably because it's not something I'm playing. It's not something I play often. I don't find myself doing, whatchamacallit, arena fighters very often. So I'm like, wait a minute. New experience I haven't had before. I'm enjoying this. Also, like, just hanging out with y'all and playing it is a lot of fun. Shooting this shit with y'all is an absolute blast. Looking at my own fucked up evil Jump Force OC, which is just me, but without the scales and a smaller rack, also impressive. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to make me have a good time, is what I'm saying. Hi, Ganondorf. Welcome for joining. What is poppin'? Hope you've been swell. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? But I've been thinking about Jump Force since we closed it, and I went, you know, if I wasn't so inundated with, like, post-stream work and having to get things done after stream, if I wasn't so focused on that, I might have just, if I didn't have other things I had to do after ending stream, I might have booted up more Jump Force today. I almost did. I almost booted up more Jump Force. But then I ended up playing Fortnite instead because it was like, cute witch 𝐒𝐳 is leaving the shop. I went, fuck! I want to get the cat girl before buying 𝐒𝐳, but 𝐒𝐳 is leaving before they add the cat, so it's like, shit, fine. I'll get 𝐒𝐳 first. And I went, you know, I already booted up Fortnite to buy the skin. I might as well play a few rounds, and so I played a few. That was my day. Got some work done. Got some VOD work done, got some post up. Did some things on the Clips channel. Did some other things that I cannot talk about until around later this week, next week. We'll see. Point is, yeah, did some stuff, played some Fortnite, took it easy, and then weirdly enough went, I'm excited to play Jump Force. I'm excited to experience more of this. Because you'll notice, it would have been so easy to have been like, alright, it's 4 hours, I'm tired, gang, it's time to call it. Let's pack it up. But I went, you know, I could just keep playing until we clear out this entire list of missions. Now that I figured out how to deal with the fucking block spam, we could just blast through this. We can totally blast through this. Doing good? Fuck yeah! Glad to hear it, Ganondorf. Glad you're doing swell. And hey, you know what? Just know, right? If you're not doing swell, I can always treat you better. Yo, Lego Sam, what is poppin'? Welcome for joining. How's it going? Hope you've been good. Sometimes you're just hungry for the slop. Sometimes it's just like, ooh, this is very clearly slop. But like at the same time, I don't think I really have slop like this very often. Ooh, that is a... You've heard of palate cleansers, right? You've heard of palate cleansers? I would describe Jump Force as a palate worsener. It doesn't cleanse your palate. It makes it worse. It's like, oh, this is what some bad dog shit video game is. This is what some bad video game plays like. Got it. Understood. Okay. I was getting a little too cocky. I was getting a little too comfy. We were playing quality titles. Okay, this has dramatically lowered my expectations of games. Got it, right. It could be so much worse. It's like we talk about when people be like, this is the worst game ever. And it's like a 6 out of 10. It's not bad. It's functional. And it is pretty fun. But it just doesn't like, it doesn't like suck your dick while you play the game. So it's not a 10 out of 10. Right? We always talk about how people be like, well, like, over dramatize things and be like, this game is fucking terrible. It's the worst thing ever. It killed my family. It's like, dude, the game's just mediocre. It's not great, but it ain't bad either. Stop acting like it's the worst thing ever. And then I play this and I go, right. This is how bad it could be. Because honestly, I didn't have high expectations for Jump Force. But to me, for Jump Force, I went lacking roster and really ugly graphics. But surely it'll be pretty alright. I like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. Fuck! Oh my god! This game sucks! Oh, it's not great actually! Damn! The combos and the moves are completely limited. There's no depth to the combat whatsoever. There's no depth to the combat whatsoever, and enemies just block all the fucking time. Exactly, it's important to experience 100% of the rating scale. It's like, right, no. This was one of the first times where I played a game and I went, no, justified. Actually, yeah, the death of this game justified, completely understandable. Sometimes you play something like, well, there's something there. Hi Bishop, what is poppin'? Welcome for joining. And like, admittedly, there is something there with Jump Force. There is not something there for $60, that's for sure. As someone who picked up Jump Force and all its DLC for like, what, 12 bucks? I am having a good time. I got my money's worth. This is absolutely a pick it up way later down the line and fuck around with it. It's an experience. It's the best way to put it. Jump Force is an experience. And I think that's why I'm liking it so much. This is not a good game at all. This game sucks. But it's an experience. And you know what? I like it hell of a lot better than I like Turok 2, which just got announced for a, they just announced a, next gen or current gen update to Turok 1 and 2. And I had to do everything in my power not to quote repost Night Dive directly and be like, why? This shit sucks. Why are you wasting your time on this? When no, people like Turok 2 for some fucking reason. Some people like that. Let them have that. I'm like Gohan, just and Goku's going like, hey, stop it. Calm down. I'm like, no, Turok 2 sucks and I need to spread the word. But anyways, right? I'm having, you know what? Yeah. Turok 2, good video game foundation, bad experience. Jump Force, terrible video game, good experience. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to y'all? I think that makes sense to me. Hi, what's poppin', SJS? Welcome. Hope you've been swell. Gaining XP with every moment. Precisely. Hi, Spring Freddy. Welcome in. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Hello, and welcome for joining new follower. Much appreciated. Hey, speaking of new followers, holy shit. Thank you, Poopin, so much. Apparently last night we hit literally perfect 4.4 thousand followers. That shit's nuts. Thank you so much for that. Well, I mean, clearly now we're over 4.4 thousand. But like, I logged into Twitch to download the VOD. And then there was like a little trophy icon. I'm like, what the fuck is that? What the shit is that? It's like, congratulations, you reached your follower goal of 4.4 thousand. I went, oh shit, nice. Hi NPC, what is poppin'? How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. What are we doing tonight? Playing garbage again? Please say no. Your email betrays your message. Your message reads like you really, really don't want to do Jump Force, and yet, however, the emote seems, yay, Jump Force! I can't wait for Jump Force! Well, yes, we're not playing garbage, we're experiencing slop, baby! We're experiencing! Jump Force is an experience, it's an experience. It's not a game, it's an experience. We will be playing more of that, but we also got daily games. We're gonna do more Scrandle and more Rule 34. Oh, hey! Speaking of Rule 34 and... Rule 34 and Goon materials, my Gooner in arms. Hey, VZ, what is poppin'? Oh shit, yo, you going to Sonic Expo? Fucking nice, congratulations. Hope you have a blast with that. How's it going, BZ? Hey, Poompies, you haven't had the opportunity to familiarize yourself with, Beals over here, please, by all means, go do so. What is poppin'? How you doing? Thank you for the shout out. Thank you for reaching out for me. I was typing it in just now. I was on BZ's channel for some Shipwreck 64. Beez also just did some B3313. How are you liking it? How'd you enjoy B3313? I'll fuck with that game heavy. What is Rule 34? The first thing that comes to mind when I look at you? Listen, no. Someone asked what we're doing today. I said we're going to play daily games and we're going to play Jump Force. The daily games that I have lined up are Scrandle and Rule 34, which is like Wordle, except you have to guess which character has more porn. Is it the one on the left or the one on the right? It just so happened that you tuned in just as I was talking about that. Hi, Dimmy. What is poppin'? Looking for joining. One free card pack coming right out. Enjoy, enjoy. Speaking of cards, don't forget, this is the final week for the new model debut-a-thon. This is the last chance to bring that goal higher and claim all sorts of other things, like forcing me to do a baby steps playthrough, making me do the Mario Party challenge where I complete every board 1 through 7, Dokapon Kingdom, and also choosing one of my alt colors. Not to mention, last but not least, bringing back VTuber Versus and challenging Zentreya to it. Can you do it? Can you make that happen? Who knows? You've certainly made a hell of a lot of the other goals already happen, apparently. But reminder, this is the last week for that. What the fuck? You had the head dead of B3313 show up? I'm so mad jealous. I played that game a shit ton and have no one show up. There is no legendary Devin chat. Damn. That rules. That fucking rules. Yeah, I saw. You have a fuck ton of, you have like, what was it? A perfect 1, 2, 3 in terms of clips? A perfect 1, 2, 3 in terms of like how many clips you got out of Shipwreck 64. You are concerningly good at Rule 34. It's just because you can read the communities. You swear. You swear! Have you been playing it on your own since we streamed it? What is your streak? What is your streak? Do you want to share that with us, or do you want to hide in the bushes and keep that to yourself? Holy shit! 78! God damn! Holy fuck! That's one hell of a streak. 123 clips and Shipwreck 64. Next dev to show up in your chat should be Squeaks. I love that. Honestly. Honestly. Okay. Monkey's Paw. You say that? But then Hotel Investigations 9 will have another moment where Squeaks can enter your game without you knowing and pull some evil fucked up shit. To 𝐒𝐳𝐬 for real. Hi, NPC. Welcome. Congrats on the 4.4 thousand followers. Much appreciated. Thank you, El Grande. We're at like 4.4 thousand here on Twitch. And then the YouTube channel. What am I at on YouTube? The Clips channel. The one that those of you watching on YouTube are watching right now. This one is sitting at whoa, damn, wow, we're getting close. That is at 6.48 thousand. So what is that? We're really close to 6.5 thousand subscribers on the Clips channel. God damn. Thank you all so much. Getting hella close. Twitch milestone. We just hit a Twitch milestone. So fat chances are that the YouTube milestone's just right behind it. Hi, SSSJD. Welcome to joining. What is poppin'? Snek number 2? Snek number 2? Buddy! This is the 3rd model. Technically 3.3rd model. So realistically it'd be Snek 3.3. But also to you, it will be Snek number 1. Because I aim to be the number one ranked VTuber assassin and VTuber. The way that, like, the icon for the gotcha ball, literally, the way the icon for that literally, like, spawned perfectly the exact same size as the little, like, circular goal in the bottom right was really funny. I didn't do that intentionally. That's really funny how that lined up. JD, no Vandal. No! Yes, Vandal! Yes, Vandal! I want the Vandal! Get the non-Vandal version out of here! I had a second model? What? Yeah, what? Snek 2.0? I have no idea. Cheap viewers stream boot dot remove this space at... Buddy, that's not even a fucking... Get out of here. Die. End yourself. I had one of the most fucked up bots yesterday. So literally right as soon as stream started... I didn't bring this up. I forgot all about it. As soon as stream started last night. Yesterday, right? And we got the, so you guys didn't see it because Automod caught it. But like, I just got a bot right now. It's like, purchase viewers at streamboo.6QA42. And it's like, what the fuck is that link? We got one of those last night. I want to be number 1, then a body pillow appears. What the heck? Yeah. Those are cleavage critters. My chat can visit streamloots.com/GoodnightSnek. They can use their channel points to earn free cards. They can purchase them. Whichever they want to do. Some of those cards spawn little creatures in my cleavage. Bada boom, bada bing. There it is. We used to have a bunch of 𝐒𝐽 models that I used to cosplay. But because we swapped over to this model and we're using this model full time as to not confuse anyone, I decided to immortalize the 𝐒𝐽s.
Hatsune Miku fat fuck for since
Hatsune Miku fat fuck, let's go! I decided to immortalize some of the 𝐒𝐽s as body pillows. Of course we have classic cleavage critters, like the Hatsune Miku fat fuck right over here. Automod did something useful, you call cap. Well, realistically, it's not just Automod. It's Wongful, because Wongful set up the triggers to catch the want viewer now bots. Anyways, I digress. The Zen-sounding TTS? Yeah. Fun fact, we have a card that activates a TTS that'll read whatever the chatter adds. And it's quite literally says Toaster TTS and it has a picture of Zen's toaster model. I was like, listen, she's not using that voice anymore. We'll use it here. Not that I mind because I'm a really big fan of the country Zen voice, but I digress. Anyway, so about bots. Back to bots. Back to bots. Yesterday, I saw one of the most fucked up bot messages I think I've ever seen. And that is quite literally, I started stream, we're sitting on the starting soon screen. There's like one chat message because I just hit go live, and immediately 2 seconds into the stream, a bot appears and goes, wow, chat's kind of quiet, am I right? You know, you can buy some chatters at this piece of shit fuck ass website. How do I reach through the screen, get the guy that programmed that, and strangle him while I'm wearing gloves covered in barbed wires? You've seen that one, right? It's so fucked up. Wow, kind of quiet, am I right? Kill yourself. Chat to stream just started.
You can't hold a candle to me.
Tubi, cut him to pieces.
For 30 points to Coco team.
Cut him to pieces. Yeah, this is how you sell people your shit, your service. Be fucking shitty at the people you're marketing to. Just make them feel really, 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 really bad. I cannot imagine how many like streamers just starting out who get that, who just feel really bad. I don't think it works. Let's be honest. These links are so fucking suspicious and ugly looking. I don't think it works. So just be terrible to them. It was like, dog, I just started. My question is, how do they, like, you know they're going around mass posting that. How do they do it? Do they just, like, do they have a thing in place that's set up to, and like, check, oh, this person has, no viewers. Time to go drop our, spam message, even though the stream just started. Think the people who make those Twitch spam bots need to be alleviated. Honestly, the slow, painful death of drowning and being waterlogged. Hit him with the Giovanni, just to be sure. Hit him with the Giovanni, too. You know what? No, here's what you do. You hit him with the Giovanni special, but you don't finish the job. You throw them into the river and let them Olivia. Where's the drinking emote? It's gone! Yeah, sorry, that one was the old Snek design, and I had to make space for future emotes. I do want to get a Snek, a 3.3 emote to replace that one. But yeah, we ran out of space. And I'm gonna be real, I could do the thing where I'm like, you know, y'all could always subscribe, we'll unlock more emote slots. I think we're kind of a ways away. I think it'll take a minute before... Let's see, hold on. Emotes. How many subs do I need for the next emote slot? Mission. Get 250 subscriber points to unlock the next emote slot. We are 147 subscriber points away from that. Listen, you Poompies are insane. Like, we've reached this 500 goal here, but, like, I don't think you're 150 subscriber points insane. Like, we had someone come in and be incredibly generous for a good while when I got started, and I've just been riding the amount of emotes they've helped me unlock since then. We'll get there, but there's no rush. There's no rush. Not that I really want to push subs too much. Subscribe if you really want to. If you really want to help me out and support me, buy the merch or visit Streamloots, because the pay is way better on Streamloots. 90-10 split, and I get the 90. Do I ever get tired jumping so much? This isn't jumping. This is jumping. See, this is jumping. You want to see jumping? This is jumping. Just ask Melon. Melon's one of Peaches. Melon drops in here and there, but we ain't seeing Melon often around here. No, I'm just slithering, buddy. I'm just slithering. Hi, Spacey Rook. Looking for joining. What's poppin'? Just got off work. I want to come say hi for a second before you go to sleep. Thanks for dropping on in. Thank you for the hello. Hi right back to you. Take care and rest well. Have a good night. You can make a financial mistake. You really shouldn't. Your lawyer says you cannot comment on the jumping. Okay, but does your lawyer say anything about, like, the technicality of what if we were to do jumping while wearing the, comfy tank top outfit? I don't think your lawyer said anything about this outfit in particular. This is a technicality, ain't it? This one's totally allowed. Your lawyer will let you comment on this one. Your lawyer's in the chat right now commenting on it. Or, you know, you just look at my boss. Sure, why not? Just enjoy the view of my CEO. Don't care. Quit jumping. Y'all want to see the jumping? Too bad. Check out these moves. See, that's why you're the boss, Coco. Snek's giving away too many jumps for free. Don't care. Didn't ask. Y'all want to see it? Too bad. Oh well, jumping stopped. Cry about it. Back to slithering. You get paid in 3 days. Congrats! Treat yourself. Pay off your credit card debt. I'm also paying off my credit card debt with the shit y'all, with the money you give me. You pay off your credit card debt, I pay off my credit card debt. Then we both go right back into debt immediately after. Although, hey, for realsies though, do not subscribe and do not gift a bunch of subs if you can't afford it. And if you really, really, really want to support me, once again, Streamloots and merch. And speaking of merch, you didn't hear it from me. But October 27th, you might want to keep an eye out. October 27th, you might want to keep an eye out. Hi, Pastilino, welcome for joining. What is poppin'? Hi, 𝐿 of all trades, welcome for joining. What's poppin'? Your lawyer's sweating bullets that you might incriminate yourself. Well, now. Gamba. Hi, Hawks, what's poppin'? How you doing? Gamba, Gamba. Oh, they're all Gamba. Do you have a specific team you're repping? You gotta remember, we started doing this new thing. It is a, you know what? Let's do the daily games. Let's go on over here. Pop. Pop. Hi, Carol Cupcake. Welcome for joining. Reminder! They're no longer just Gamba packs. We have the cleavage critters, and then we have the teams. If you're in the Discord, you can pick a role that'll give you a team card. And every time you play cards, you score points for your teams. That's what those colorful little bars on the bottom center of the screen are. They're your team's counters. This month's theme is Best Halloween Cereal. Team Count Chocula, Team Frankenberry, and Team Blueberry. Yak, you asked how to get the card that puts my boss dancing, saying don't care, didn't ask, on the screen. The Coco card is a legendary 100-point card that can only be achieved through Count Chocula team, because that's Coco's team. Monica's team has a 𝐒𝐳𝐵 and Lex card. My team has all of these. There's some team exclusive cards, and then a lot of similar team cards. That's how it works. So anyways, no idea we had teams. We do. We started doing this 2 months ago. We started with Best Princess, Bowsette, Bouette, Chompette. Then last month's theme was Best Deltarune character, 𝐉𝐨, Chris, Susie. And now this month's theme, it's like Splatfest from Splatoon, is purple. One Team Blueberry coming right up. The Blueberry Believer. Here you go, Yak. Now that you know, you can have a Team Count Chocula pack. Oh, hi, 𝐿. Yeah, that's my girl. 𝐿 and Miyuruma, my beloveds. Although I have Cordelia there because I didn't want too much Danganronpa on the loading screen. But hi, 𝐿. Hi, 𝐿 indeed. Yo, let's go! You are bound by fate to make a 𝐿 Bella next year. Is this part of any like challenge or community goal, or is this strictly because of the Danganronpa 2 remake? Because if I can be so completely honest, I am also totally kind of like really considering getting a 𝐿 outfit specifically for the Danganronpa 2 remake, but that's neither here nor there. We'll see about that. I'm gonna hold an evil fucked up competition. It'll be, you know what? I know how we're gonna fund the 𝐿 outfit. The Danganronpa 2 remake outfit. Here's how we're gonna do it. I just realized, what if instead of 𝐿? What if instead of 𝐿? Oh, hi!
More than take your shields down.
Hey guys, here's what I would look like if I were 𝐉𝐨𝐢𝐵𝐿. The way that lined up perfectly with my face. I was gonna say, What if I do a fucked up evil challenge where the stream loots teams are team... Right? What if instead... What if for Danganronpa 2x2, it's Team Junko, Team Miyu, and then Team Fingers in His Ass Guy? And whoever wins, I get an outfit. I get their outfit made onto my model. Cause that would mean that there's a non-0% chance that I have to get a fucking 𝐒𝐳𝐬 outfit. Cosplaying little old me? Why would you ever want it? God! The Nagito voice and outfit looking at me like the fucking Green Goblin. I hate that I have fun doing his voice, but I fucking hate him. It's banned by fate because 𝐉𝐨𝐢𝐳 could be the Monokuma. Fuck yeah! Oh shit, you and Junko's birthdays are 1 day apart. Bad fucking ass. Let's go. You are a Christmas baby, not so badass. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Yeah, I know! I know y'all would go for Fingers in His Ass Guy. I just have faith that there are people... Listen, alright? I'm just convinced... Oh, hold on. It's true, thank you. Thank you, Zentrea's old voice. You can't buy cars. Nice typo. At streamloots.com/goodnight. You forgot the Snek. Goodnight is my Fortnite code. Anyways, listen, on one hand, I'm sure if I gave y'all the option to force me to dress up like Nagito, a lot of you would take it. However, I'm confident that there's just enough of y'all that are horny and want to see the Junko cleavage. Or even the Miyu cleavage. Let's be honest. Y'all are just as horny as you are humorous. It would be a fierce battle. Anyways, let's get on with our, first of all, let me make sure. Also, hi, Nagaichi. Welcome for joining. How you doing? Yak, I sent you your card packs. Hawk, I sent you your pack, right? Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. It should be... Not yet, I didn't. Okay, perfect. Thank you for letting me know. Because I was like, did I send Hawk a pack? I don't think I did. And you requested... Right! I was telling you which team you wanted. Since I was explaining teams to you. That's why I held off. Booberry. I should have sent it to you. Oh no, yeah, they arrived. Check the Booberry collection. Refresh the page. Yeah, to use them, you gotta remember, to use them, you gotta head over to the specific team they're a part of. It said it's sent. Might need a refresh, but they're there. There's a clear winner here. Your lawyer's advising again. You know, 𝐉𝐨, it's a good thing your lawyer isn't a... You know what, 𝐉𝐨? Does your lawyer have anything against the Clips channel? Because I think your lawyer would have a big problem with that. Because, like... Well, like, I don't hold back on the thumbnails for the Clips channel. Granted, these are just still images. The Clips channel? I'm streaming to it right now. H4WK5. The lawyer is advising... The lawyer is going into a panic attack. God, it's so funny seeing Snek 2.0 immediately right next to 3.3. God, already 2 weeks ago, huh? Widowy quiz, your lawyer is screaming! I'm a big fan of this one. I'm a big fan of how I got that one working. The way no one in the comments... Hey, you know what? This is gonna end up on the Clips channel in like a month. Hey, hello, Snek viewer watching this now in the future. I don't know if you're aware of this. When this video dropped, it got a lot of views. But not a single person has pointed out that I am naked in that. No, this isn't my outfit. It's just, you know, it's low cut, so it's cropped. No, that's a fully nude screenshot right there. If I pan any lower, there'd be snipple. But we can't have that on YouTube, so I cropped it. Congratulations, you found out my dark secret. This killed the mini peach in my cleavage. I wonder if me making this a clip and then posting it months later, are people are gonna come back to look at this one. I guess we'll see. We'll see if that happens. They'll be like, oh my god, Snek really is naked in that thumbnail. Alright. Anyways, time for our daily games. Bow, the dogs are barking! Yo, Flicker, welcome to joining. How's it going? What is poppin'? Hope you've been swell. Welcome, welcome. Snaked, if you will. Hi, Iokiss. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Anyways, let's get to... Speaking of some delicious fucking meals. Let's play some Scrandle. Barking for them uncovered venom sacks. So for those who weren't here yesterday, I decided we're gonna start doing this thing where while people are still like getting to their seats, getting their meals, getting cozy, tuning into the stream, we're gonna start doing little daily games before we do our main thing. And we have 2 games lined up, Scrandle and Rule 34. If you don't know Scrandle, it is a bunch of food people purchase at stadiums that they take pictures of and send to a Twitter account that pits them against each other. And also, so like right now, this is the bonus round. We get to pick what we want. Sausage casserole with mash and peas or chicken and chorizo tacos. Come on, as if this is a question. As if this is a question. Did you see the Mexican flag on that Clips channel? Like I would let my culture down and vote for fucking sausage casserole. So anyways, you see that? We just voted, and now our vote is calculated. And that'll be used in future things. For now, we have to decide, what do we think? This isn't this one versus that one, right? This is, we have to guess which of these foods has won more matchups against other foods. This is how women feel when men bark at them? Only if they don't know how to bark right. Bow, 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 bow. You love Scran. It's so unfilling. It's so unfilling. Like this fucking air pie. An air pop pie is atrocious. How does this happen? I think there's definitely some food in there, just not enough. I think whatever like gravy or whatever like, you know, sauce was in there wasn't enough and it was completely absorbed by the crust. And there were like 2 tiny ass chunks of chicken in there. You just got home from work, got to start going to bed. But your sister get you a crepe. Ooh, we'll enjoy that crepe. I hope you can keep your appetite watching me play Scrandle. Listen, some of the foods in Scrandle are actually really good looking. These are not those foods. Although honestly, let's be honest, let's be clear. I think the sausage is winning. I think the sausage has more votes than the air pie. Because at least you're getting a sausage. It's not a very flattering photo of a sausage, and it's being served with on a slice of white bread. But like, who in their lives hasn't had a poverty hot dog? Where you make a hot dog and you go, shit, I didn't realize we were out of buns. I thought we had plenty of buns. I mean, let's be real. We always got buns on this channel, but apparently there's no hot dog buns. Although these buns are very hot doggable, but that's neither here nor there. We'll save that conversation for Rule 34 though. So who hasn't had a poverty hot dog where you make one and you go, shit, I'm all out. I'm all out of hot dog buns. I guess I'm just gonna have to use a slice of bread. And don't act like you're better than us. Because if you say you've never done that, then congratulations. Can I please have 2 bands? You clearly got money. Never had to make a poverty hot dog. You clearly got money. Can I please get 2 bands? Oh, that's a thumb carry on sausage. Yeah. I don't want to think too much about it. Anyways, I think the sausage takes this. What the fuck do you mean? The air pie has more wins than the sausage. That was a girthy sausage. Didn't even look that bad. Your lawyer might break your hand so you can't type. Oh, that's why you're not typing, huh? I said, what's poppin'? Scranners are afraid of hot dogs. You can't say that. Hi, Breasty. Welcome for joining. What is poppin'? It's gotta be the hot dog, right? I get that the color's not appetizing to people, but like, is that not a sign of like, wait, hold on, this isn't the weird Walmart like pink color? Like this is that not like a proper sausage color? That dog looks almost bleached. Bleach that dog. Listen to albino hot dog. Okay. No, you know what? I was gonna be like, benefit of the doubt, the fries do look good on the chips, peas, and gravy. But then I looked at it more and went, no, actually, they look soggy. They don't look crispy. They would be mushy as fuck. Like most of the food the English seem to enjoy. Mushy. This looks like when you buy In-N-Out fries. Sorry, that's a California thing. This looks like when you get fast food fries. And then you drive home, but you get stuck in traffic, so by the time you get home, they're just kind of soft, not warm. And they're not good at all. Unless you put them in the air fryer and bake them for a little bit. Then that shit tastes like it just came out fresh. You're welcome. I've saved you. I know some of you bitches are heathens and like to get McDonald's fries, even though those go bad in like 2 minutes. Re-air fry those. You're welcome. What, you clearly don't have an air fryer? Skillish dial. He said bleach the hole, not bleach the dog. What? I'm sorry, misunderstood. Dipped your dick in bleach. Okay, on a principle, surely the hot dog has more wins than the peas and gravy. Because I know mushy peas always tank something's performance. If it has mushy peas on it, I think it loses a lot. But are people scared of this hot dog's color? Are people afraid of the bleach dog? That's the question. Do I think the bleach dog has scored more wins than the fries and mashed potatoes? Surely. Fuck! Alright, this is a bad day. This is a bad day. Pulled pork, chips, gravy, and applesauce? You know, I was on board until the applesauce. You're so right, Teresa. Scranners are afraid of hot dogs. That's literally what happens when you boil a hot dog. Versus Sonoran hot dog. We got some, like, salsa verde. Is that sour cream? It's gotta be sour cream. Mayo's got, like, a little more of a yellow tint to it. Hi, half a cat. Pork is good with applesauce. Is this like one of those fries and milkshake combos that like you don't think it would, but it do? See, because if it was like an apple like gravy, maybe, but it's straight up applesauce, and that throws me off. That throws me off so much. Like pulled pork, fries, gravy, all in a bun, all in a tiger loaf. Yeah, that sounds really good. I can see the potential for the applesauce being good. But with the fries, the pulled pork, and the gravy... But also, why are you green? Why are you green? What's in you? That looks like beans. Beans, what the fuck? Honestly, I'm gonna go with Teresa's rule of scranners are afraid. They're so good when it's not green. Oh my god, this isn't this is made in the US? What the fuck were we thinking? We can't even blame the English for this one. Shit. Oh, it's Austin, Texas. They barely qualify. Just Shrek ass crack. Okay, I'm gonna go with what Cereza said, and that Scrandle players fucking are terrified of hot dogs. So let's see if the pulled pork has it. 72! Holy shit, that's huge! That thing has so many wins! Fish sandwich. Should my fish be looking like that? Versus steak, pie, peas, and gravy. I'm gonna be honest, get rid of the mushy peas and I would fuck up the steak pie heavily. Do I think the steak pie has more wins than the fish sandwich? It's just skid, it's good for you. I'm sure it is, it just throws me off, so like seeing it like served like that. I'm so used to, you know, like grilling it. Please judge your culture for the fucking cured raw fish sandwiches, you beg of me. It sucks so goddamn bad. Well, I mean, if the German girl herself is saying, dog, this shit's ass. Not my culture. Get some real German cuisine out there, not this shit. But I just know Scrandle players fucking hate mushy peas. I hate mushy peas. I like the idea of a steak pie. I'm more of a chicken pot pie person, but I could try a steak pie. I see this messy gooey combination. I think it scares people. Cereza, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pick the fish sandwich. What the fuck is mint sauce? I just noticed. Steak pie, chips, peas, and gravy with mint sauce. Get that soggy shit off the bread before you crash out! The fish sandwich with the beer, we go with that. Yum, yum. Here's another question I have. Why is the fish folded? Why does it look folded? If it was just laying flat, I'd have maybe believed it. When it comes with a pint. Tool! 26%. Scrandle players were not fucking with the fish sandwich. Smash chorizo. That's chorizo in there, you say? This is throwing people off, I just know it. I know this part right here, this white stuff right there, and maybe the size of that pickle is scaring people, but it's chorizo. Hello? Hello, baby! But do Scrandle players know what chorizo is? You busted in the burger, don't judge you. Cereza, can you bust in your own burger? I know you're really excited to be served chorizo burgers. Do you have to bust across all the patties while I'm still cooking them? You're actually gagging at the mushy peas. You don't gag easily, not like that. That is crazy work. Chicken wings might be good if they weren't covered in goo. They got crispy onions. Listen, my heart is telling me chorizo burger, but I think presentation-wise, the chicken wings win this. Once again, my heart is saying chorizo burger, but chicken wings I think takes a win. By 75%, yep. He once released a large bag of bees and flies into a Costco because he felt like it. Well, just for your crime, you're gonna have to eat the sausage, newspaper and all. With the newspaper. Welcome to joining. How's it going? I would also take the chorizo burger. That sounds like it'd be really good. Hi, welcome for joining. We're doing our Diggly games before we move on and play some Jump Place. So we have cheeseburger and cheesy... Where the fuck is the burger? I'll take a cheeseburger and cheesy fries. Hold the burger. You want a burger with nothing? Versus, can I get a $2 sausage and like the idea of some
Grab his dick and twist it!
hot mustard on there? But not a lot of mustard and not like the little swivel, but can I get like a really depressing ass dollop? Can you give me a sausage and a bit of mustard that looks like a bird flew by and shit on it? Missing burger versus sausage sans the bun. And I'm sorry, $18 for those fries? France overcharging. But the sausage, like, honestly, I think the sausage would have had a lot more going for it if it wasn't for the depressing ass mustard spread on there. Can you choose what newspaper comes with the sausage? Yeah, I feel like the New York Times kind of devalues the flavor. So don't use any of that to wrap my sausage. You've seen girls on 2 years of E put out more than that mustard. Because this is cheeseburger and chips, but where the fuck is the burger? Honestly, just for your photography skills, I'm giving it to the sausage. So did everyone else, apparently. Cobb with chips and sausage. So is that just a bread? So that's just sausage shoved into a torta with fries? That's so starchy. That's so starchy. That's so much. Listen, all right? I am no stranger to shoving some weird fucking shit in between some bread and calling it a sandwich. But ain't this a bit much? The fuck is a cob? Right? The burger in the cup. You're right, that is a burger in a cup. Wouldn't the fries have made more sense to go into that cup? How do I get my burger out? Do I tip it over upside down? Hi, Randmax. Looking for joining. What is poppin'? Hope you've been slow. Snake burger. I mean, there is an art trend going around of characters like taking two big old slabs and putting their tits between them like a big sandwich. If someone wants to make it happen, you're more than welcome to. To unhinge your jaw and swallow the burger whole. Just vacuum that shit up. Yeah, it's a burger, no doubt. Burger's taking the win for me. 49%. That's way more victory than I thought. Damn! Sweet and sour chicken. That thing is swimming in it. Holy fuck. That chicken's got the Olivia treatment. She's drowning. She's drowning. Oh my god, on those thin-ass little styrofoam plates, that I just know that shit is spilling over. You are not eating that without it getting on your lap. To dig your fork into that would destroy the structural integrity, and it would get all over the place. Versus steak and onion burger. That's some sauce with a side of chicken, honestly. Sweet and sour chicken soup. Steak and onion burger with salt and pepper fries. Those fries look pretty good. That steak's looking juicy. I love me some onion. Yeah, let's go with this. Easily, yeah. That was an easy one. We are waterlogged. Not the fucking... It's like, no, you will acknowledge the sweet and sour chicken. Fuck. Does anyone remember what percentage the sweet and sour chicken had when we clicked on the other one? The revenge of the sweet and sour chicken. Hear you out. I'm listening, Flicker. I'm listening. Uh-huh. Add rice and the left goes up. Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. Take that. Spread it across like a big bowl of rice. Abso-fucking-lutely it shoots up. But that's not what they're doing. Because why would the English make a competent dish? The cheese is the same color as the fucking chips. No, 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 no. Wags my finger. Tisk, tisk. That's not cheese. That's cheese product. That shit looks like, Cheese Whiz. That looks like they took the fucking Cheese Whiz cat and went, that doesn't even look like an actual, like, when you get nacho cheese from the can and you heat it up like that, when you scoop it, the spread and the drizzle's a bit more. Either this shit's been sitting out for a minute, or they really did just take a bunch of Cheese Whiz and water it down and turn it into whatever that is. But it's safe. Here's the issue. Here's the issue is that the nachos are safe. The color is horrendous. The amount of cheese they give you is pathetic. And that's probably fake as fuck cheese. But at the end of the day, that's $4.50 nachos and there's nothing else going on. Do I think Scrandle players are picking that more than this because they're scared of this? the nachos in high school had better cheese. Hi, Latnya Ross. Welcome for joining. How's it going? Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome for joining. Much appreciated. Aww. I try not to read out the names of followers because I know they like to just lurk and I just will thank them for the follow. But I think this one very intentionally with the all caps username likes to have their name read out. Thank you and welcome for joining. I only follow pretty VTubers. I'm gonna be totally honest. My alerts that I have that lets me see all my stats is a little small, so it cropped your username. So it goes, I only follow pre, and then second line, TVTubers. So I looked at the TVTubers and I went, does your username say titty VTubers? Wow, no, wait, there's more to it. Although titty VTubers, feel free to follow. My arms and mouth are wide open. Anyways, well, you know what? Fine. We'll give the sweet and sour chicken a pity vote.
Slightly fading strike for 30 points to Coco Team.
We'll give the sweet and sour chicken a pity vote because it came back. And it was the right choice. Butter chicken curry versus... Ooh. Ooh, we got Cheetos. Ooh. Pre-TV tours. Only Trans Vasquez. Ha! The best you've seen of this thing yet. It did get me to go immediately go, ooh. So I think I kind of have to give points for that. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I will absolutely continue to slay. That's what you meant, right? You wanted me to keep going out and killing more VTubers. Totally, right? I mean, how else am I going to become the #1 ranked assassin if I don't kill more? I will continue slaying. Thank you. Put it in your mouth now, yeah. Really? Really? Are y'all that afraid of some greens? Not even 70% votes. 64%. What is wrong with y'all? The happy dance I do when I talk is cute as well. Hell yeah. Thank you. This isn't a dance. I'm a snake. I slither. I understand that the tail's not really on screen, but like, I slither. This motion is a slithering motion. Look at that tail. Just a simple little slither. It's my nature after all. Wow, this Scrandle sucked. We got a lot wrong, but you know what? I feel we made the right choices. We made the correct choices, you know? Can't kill you. Yeah, why's that? Go ahead, join the red rankings. See where you place. Let me know when you come back from your red rank placement match. Let me know what you get. If you rank above 33, then we'll find out eventually. Listen, alright? I understand. With my lore having to be a ranked assassin, that means VTuber assassin specifically, I have to account for every possible VTuber, aka the immortal types. There's methods. I don't need to kill you. I need to win the match. Maybe I can't kill an immortal VTuber. There are ways to immobilize or end one's career so that I can move up the rankings. Of course, you and I may never have to go up against each other in the ring. Just don't enlist in the red rankings. Stay away from the red rankings and we'll be okay. There's ways to take out an immortal. You ever seen Naruto? And that's all I'm gonna leave it at. Anyways, on to our next daily game. Let's play some Rule 34 doll. Daily challenge. Who do we think has more R34 posts? 𝐒𝐬 or Belle from 𝐒𝐧𝐤? Now I know those 𝐒𝐧𝐤 girlies have been making big strides. Good night, Flicker. Rest well. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see you around here. The emergency melatonin's kicking in. Nice. Oh, your lawyer's back again. You're voting 𝐿𝐴𝐕. Nightshade's voting Belle. So I know the 𝐒𝐧𝐤 girlies have been making big strides. Big strides. So much so that they even have 3D models that rival that of the Overwatch 3D models. But have 𝐒𝐧𝐤 girlies been getting League of Legends numbers? We learned yesterday not to doubt League of Legends. However, our Rule 34, are people adding to the 𝐿𝐴𝐕 database on R34. 𝐿𝐴𝐕's somewhat recent in terms of League of Legends, and does she get as much love? Cause okay, Belle isn't one of the top 𝐒𝐧𝐤 girlies, but she's the MC. So she appears in a lot of other people's posts. Whereas 𝐿𝐴𝐕 is one of many League characters, and she's a little more recent too. She's not that new. She's not that new. She's definitely had time to build up a repertoire. But I'm gonna give it a 𝐒𝐧𝐤. Yeah, look at that. 5K to 300. Dog, that Jeff the Landshark better be tiny because there's a keychain. There better only be counting Jeff the Landshark because somebody has a keychain of Jeff jiggling while they're getting it. Anyways, the point goes to Shyvana. That Jeff number is so much higher than I would like it to be. Astrid Hopperson from How to Train Your Dragon versus Barbara from Genshin Impact. They are impacting her Genshin. Whoa, that is way tighter than I thought. Okay, Miss How to Train Your Dragon was pulling Genshin numbers. Ahsoka Tano versus Conan. Is that... No, here's the question. Is this character... Well, that's an Akatsuki robe, so that's definitely Shippuden, and that's definitely not Boruto. But it's Ahsoka. It's Ahsoka. Come on. Come on! Look at those numbers! 12K! You know, this would have been a lot tighter of a fight if it was any other Overwatch character. Orisa? Let's be honest. Orisa's numbers are pretty up there. But comparatively to the other Overwatch characters, it's not a competition. Conan's a baddie, but it's a Star Wars character. Not just any Star Wars character. Some people's formative Star Wars crush, you know? There is a generation of people out there who grew up on the Clone Wars cartoons, adored Ahsoka, and thought about her for ages. Gut says Orisa. I'm gonna say it's Mint. I'm gonna say it's Mint. I think y'all are underestimating Mint. Wow, I was overestimating Mint. Never mind, nobody's cataloging Mint on R34. Wow. Orisa might be the lowest Overwatch girly so far. Only 1,000. Only 1,000. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not surprised by Orisa's numbers. I'm actually surprised by Mint's. I guess no one's really cataloging anything. Yoimiya versus Celica Fire Emblem. A Genshin versus a Fire Emblem. I feel so bad for this character because I can't look at them without thinking about that person that started randomly doing Giantess roleplay in my DMs. Not just any DMs. In my Twitch whispers while I was live. So I didn't even fucking see it to ban them until I ended stream. They came in, they went, "Hi, nice mod." I went, "Thank you." We're very quiet. And then I noticed when I ended stream, that same person who came into the chat earlier had sent me a Twitch whisper. And they were like, transforms you into my giantess goddess Yoimiya, looks at you, looks up at you with pleading eyes, expecting you to lift me up and place me between your cleavage. It's like, what the fuck? Killing you! Get out of here! I wonder if I still have those whispers. I wonder if I can still go back and look at them. And I could read it in full. Well, now I'm too curious, actually. Do whispers even still fucking exist on this website? Do they even still exist? Let's see. They do! They do! Are they even still around? Do I even still have these whispers? Or do they remove them because I got rid of that person? In before it's actually a regular and I have to be like, oop, sorry. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to put you on blast like that, son of man. Where is it? Be honest, how many of y'all even forgot that like Twitch whispers are a thing that exist? Cause I forgot. Why you? Cause I looked over at chat and it was the first name that I saw. You didn't. Bum ba-dum bum bum. Yeah, I don't think I have this person anymore. Wait, unless no. That wasn't them. I don't think it's you. Definitely not you. Certainly not you. Not you. Bum bum ba-dum dum dum. Can't be you either. I guess I don't have them. Shame. Shame. Copy pasta lost to eternity. I could probably just search up what I remember because I know they also, not only did they take it to Twitch Whispers, they also did it in the replies of one of my posts on Twitter and also pulled that shit in the replies of some art I reposted. So unless they deleted their account, I bet if I look up the words that I could remember, I might find it. How popular is 𝐒𝐧𝐞𝐤, though? Like, she's popular in Fire Emblem, but is she popular in Gunnar Emblem is the question. You know what? Shout out to the Giantess roleplay person. This one goes out to you. Noelle Holiday versus Princess Daisy. Why is this giving me Jujutsu Kaisen? The most powerful goon material of today versus the most powerful goon character of all time. It's Daisy. It's got to be Daisy. Saved you a click guy is evidence enough that it's Daisy. It's got to be Daisy. I'm going to be scared when I see these numbers. 16K to 4K. Poplio versus Suma from Demon Slayer. I mean, her titties are out. Demon Slayer is very popular, but is this character popular? Oh, that's you on the left. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Oh, 4.4K dear. Noelle pulling good numbers. Okay, we were kind of let down by the numbers of a Pokemon last time. I don't think Poplio's one that people are popping. So I'm going to give it to the Dragon Slayer character. Just barely. Ooh, Quinn League of Legends versus Sailor Jupiter. Is Sailor Jupiter one that's getting a lot of art though? You know what? Just for legacy's sake, I think I have to give it to Jupiter. Please no, Poplio. Only 400. More than you think, less than you'd hope. Sailor Jupiter's all Yuri. I'll be honest, I don't even know who Quinn is, League of Legends. So that tells you something. It's not on my Gundar. Hi, Unreal Zulu. Welcome for joining. What is poppin'? Have you been swell? Welcome, welcome. To real! Oh my god, are you sub to Cal? Thank you. Using Cal's real emote. Yeah, it wasn't even a competition. Oshawott versus Cromfire. Why is there so many fucking Pokemon today's round? I hate this. I'm giving it to Crom. Why did Crom lose to a fucking Pokemon? God damn it! Why does Oshawott have 100 more pieces than Crom Fire Emblem? Why did Crom lose to a starter base Evo Pokemon? Someone quick, hold on. Hold. I have an idea. What's the matchup like? What's the matchup like? I need to see this. I need to see this. What's the matchups like? Crom versus Pokemon. What is the Crom versus Pokemon matchups looking like? Oh my god, Event Hubs, load your fucking website. Okay, here we go. Wow! Let's see, okay. Best match against Dr. Mario. So wait, favorable matches. No, he's got a pretty good matchup against Pokemon. Wait, Jigglypuff, but what's not favorable? Favorable matches, mostly even unfavorable. Joker, Steve, Midman, Snake, Pikachu. Ah, Greninja. That's 2 Pokemon. Pikachu's kind of Oshawott shaped. Not a good matchup. It wasn't a good matchup. It was doomed from the start. Damn, if only I knew my Smash Brothers Ultimate. If only I knew my Smash Brothers matchups. I might have had this. You get if it's like a full evolution, but come on! Right? Hi, Key. Welcome to joining. What is poppin'? Why did you the honor, you monsters? It's always so horrifying when it's not the full evolution. Y'all some freaks. Crom, we gotta improve your matchups. Anyways, that's it for our daily games. Jesus Christ, what horrifying information to end it off on. What a terrible, terrible place to leave it off on. Oh well. Anyways, on to Jump Force.